Hello, welcome back to the class. In today's class, we are going to look at another powerful date function. It is called the EOMONTH function, the end of month function. You want to find out what is the date of the end of the month from a particular date that you are currently in. We are going to see how this can be done. So to find out, join me in the class. Welcome to the Microsoft Excel training. Today we are looking at the EOMONTH function. Now, the EOMONTH function is a date function also, and the function is used to calculate last day of a month that is a specified number of months before or after a given start date. So what it means is that if we have a start date, then we want to know what is the last day of that particular start date. So if the start date is February 20th, for instance, then what is the last day of that February, of that month of February? And sometimes we can even say 2 months ahead, 3 months ahead, or 4 months ahead. So the syntax is the start date and the number of months you want to look at. So join me in the class as we look at the Excel sheet. So the EOMONTH function takes the start date and the number of months. So let's say the start date is today. I'm applying today's function, and then I want to know what is the last day this month. I'll put 0. And then, okay, I need to format this into a date format. I need to put this into a date format. So 28th of February, that is the end of the month. Now, if I do EOMONTH today, and then 3 months from now, sorry, let me apply the formatting. So it gives me 31st of April is 3 months from now. Every March, April. So 3 months after, from now, will be 31st of May. So this particular function works in a situation where you have series of dates. Maybe you have some transaction dates. And then let me just quickly do something. Copy this, paste as value, and then copy down. Yes, I want an incremental. So let's say this is payment date. I mean, invoice date. Due at month end. So from any day the invoice is issued, it must be due at the end. So we want to know how many days left. So we can do EOMONTH equals EOMONTH, the start date, and it should be the same month. I copy the format and then copy it downward. So let's say that 1 month from the issue of the invoice, then you will put 1 here. And then, so it means if this is issued this day, by 1 month, end of the 1 month ahead, it must be due. That is the due date. Due date. So you want to calculate the due date. So you can use EOMONTH. That is if you are sure that at the month end of every month ahead of the date is what you want to use. Then you can now calculate number of days, left. So maybe you want to say this date minus this date, 39 days left for this, and you can copy down for others. So from this day to this day is 59 days. Okay, so it depends on whatever you are doing or the idea around it. But what I'm trying to do actually is to say that the end of month, and sometimes it can be minus. It can be minus. Okay? You can see that. And it can be positive. So it will give you end of the date, end of the month from the start date, from whichever date you are working with. So if you are working with invoice of February and you are saying maybe this will not be applicable, maybe all invoices issued in the month of February has this number of days ahead of it. So for this one that was issued on the 20th and is going to all end at the 31st, irrespective of the date. So this person has 39 days more. This has 38, and so on. Okay. So that's the EO month function. Now we'll be coming back and we'll look at another function. Bye for now.